What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? What's up, driver's ed? I figured I'd start recording a little bit while it's raining. I'm totally hands-free while I'm doing this, so my phone's nowhere near me. But yeah, so as far as driving in the rain, you know, you really want to pay attention to the speed limits, because if it's 40, you probably need to be going 30. You need to be looking out for people that aren't paying attention. A lot of people at this time and point won't be paying attention, you know, especially if it's really starting to rain. Now, the worst part about driving in the rain, especially in Florida, is as soon as it starts to rain, because that's when you have all the dirt and all the oil in the road, and it basically is sticking to the road. You're going to have people that tail you. You're going to have people that are frustrated, and a lot of accidents happen at this time of point. So I'm driving the right lane, and as you can see, there's puddles on the right-hand side. So you kind of want to make sure that, one, you don't end up putting your tires in a large pool of water, because that's when you're going to start hydroplaning. And as far as stopping behind someone like I just did, you want to be able to see the bottom of their tires at all times. And this is important because, like I said, in the rain, there's a lot of accidents. So you kind of want to start using your IPDE process. So you identify situations, you predict what's going to happen, you need to decide your outcome, and then you go ahead and execute that. So at this time point, like I said, I haven't really seen a speed limit sign. So I usually, if it's a very, very heavy traffic area, I will usually stick around 35 to 40 in the rain until I see a speed limit sign. If it's a residential area, then it's 30. So that's something to consider. But as far as this person in front of me, you know, I'm paying attention exactly to what's going on in front of him. Because a lot of times the person in front of you might not be paying attention. So it's important to look a little bit more ahead. So, but this is the best time to see the roads. And you need to try and start to learn basically about the roads around you, if they flood or not, because you should never put your car through a situation if it's a high flood area, especially if it's flooded. So if you're not sure how deep the water is, you should never test it. And you need to be very, very careful as far as intersections are concerned, because like I said, in the rain, everything changes. You know, even pedestrians, there's a lot of people that get caught out in the rain. They might be trying to cross the street to get to shelter. So you have to be really switched on. You have to be really aware of what's going on. And then you need to start picking out problem areas, like cars that are maybe tailing you, cars that look like they might be swerving, and 9 times out of 10, someone's on their phone. So you have to be fully aware. So, especially, like I said, when it starts to rain. It's been raining for like about an hour, so the roads aren't as bad. But remember, as soon as it starts to rain, that is the worst time to be driving, as soon as it starts, because that's where you have all the mixture of all the oils and all of the dirt in the road, and that's going to basically, you know, give you the best, you know, chance of, you know, basically it's going to give you the best chance of getting out of a situation if you understand that. And then you need to make sure you're signaling a little bit more, you know, ahead of time, because like I said, people have to stop a little bit faster. So this speed limit's 45. So, and you just have to pay attention. You know, as far as buses are concerned, this bus right here, it's like almost like a school bus. You don't have to stop unless you're directly behind them, but they might be coming. If he stops, there might be people actually crossing the road after the bus stops. But intersections are very dangerous in the rain because people are in a hurry. You know. So this is Florida Avenue. Florida Avenue is a very dangerous road because it's actually 4 lanes. It's 2 and 2, and I actually just hit a puddle right there. And this road floods really bad. So I wanted to show you guys this. So you can actually see my right side tires hitting the water, and you can't go at very fast speed because you'll end up hydroplaning. So the best thing to do if you're ever on Florida Avenue is to make sure you're in the left lane. Like I said, I'm a very experienced driver, so I'm going to be able to go through a puddle, but I'm not going through a very high speed. But the best thing to do on Florida Avenue, if you're heading north, is to make sure you're in the left lane. And that's a really heavy puddle right there. And that's about 1.5 to 2 feet of water. So it's important to understand that. And if your tires aren't very good and you hit that puddle, 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose control of your vehicle. So that's something very, very important to understand. But I'm glad I got to show you guys that. Usually water pools up on the right hand side of a road, especially on Florida Avenue. So make sure that if you're ever on Florida Avenue, you're in that left lane. And I'm going at a good speed. So that light right there, it just turned red. And you have to make sure you stop behind that white line, because you could actually get pulled over if you don't. So I'm going to start identifying things here. So I'm at the intersection, and what I'm paying attention to right now, first of all, the crosswalk. Okay, like I said, people are in a hurry, so if they're trying to cross the crosswalk and it's raining, they might be going when they're not supposed to be going. As soon as this light turns green, you should probably pause. Okay, I said you should, not you probably should. You should, because people are gonna run a light, people are speeding, and again, it's raining. So the speed limit right now is 40. So the safe speed to be going right now, since it's 40, is probably about 35. And then probably even slower than if it's pulling to the right. So as soon as this light goes green, you might even see someone run it. Now, you're also paying attention to people taking a left-hand turn like this car right now. So people are taking left-hand turns. People at that lane will actually run this light because they'll actually turn when it's turning yellow to red. So you have to make sure you pause there. So I usually pause, give it a second, and then I go, just in case someone runs that light. Because if you go through that intersection and someone runs that light, you're not getting out of that situation. So it's going to be a very, very bad situation for yourself, which is T-bone area. And if you're not sure what a T-bone is, that's usually when the side of your car gets hit. Obviously, if you're in the car, the most dangerous side is the driver's side. And the less dangerous side of getting hit is the passenger side if you don't have a passenger. So this is Florida Avenue, and Florida Avenue can get very flooded very fast, as far as Bayshore is concerned too. So all these roads just get so flooded. So, and then especially when you turn anywhere around here too, you might clip the rear side, which is my passenger side. You might end up clipping that on any type of turn. So I hope this helps, guys. I wanted to try and get a video out while it was raining. I'm glad it rained today, so you could see. And I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure you guys sub.